What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're checking back in on Dead Age 2 because it's coming out in 1.0 pretty soon, and the developers have graciously allowed me to take a look at that build. Now, you might be saying to yourself, Splattercat, it says 0.9.1 down there. This is actually going to be basically the release client. The developers said in their email when they sent it on over that all the content is effectively in. They're just fiddling with endgame stuff that we're not going to see in an impressions video anyways right now. So let me ease your mind, noble internet viewer. If you've never seen Dead Age 2 before, this is a Sandbox survival RPG set in a zombie apocalypse. It's a game where you've got your own little group of survivors. You live inside of a house, you build upgrades, you build workbenches, you go out and you fight turn-based battles against zombies in order to go get, scrap and medicine and all that kind of stuff. There's also other factions on the map that you can either go to war with or make friends with, depending on how you want your sandbox to work. And so anyways, pretty sweet little package here, in all honesty. It's definitely got the appealing sales line. If after watching this, you wanted to get the game for yourself, you can look down below in the description. You will find a link to the game. Aside from that, you will also find a link to my Discord, which is super rad, and then also my Twitch stream, which is even radder, where I'll probably be playing this at some point, because I want to get further on into it. I want to see what's up with it. So let's start the game. This one right here ended, unfortunately, so we'll go off of that one right there. We get to pick what our character looks like, and then we can do upgrades. This game has a little bit of a roguelite mechanic to it as well, where, if you play the game and then you die, every achievement or every, challenge that you've completed gives you these little medals right here, and you can use the medals to basically increase your character's strength so that they start being sort of like the character that carries all the low-level guys that they give you at the beginning, and thus gets even stronger, even faster, just to sort of help you out. We can take a look at those upgrades right here. You can reset these whenever you want if you wanted to try out different builds. So as of right now, I've got most of my stuff into melee with a little bit into ranged and a little bit into medical. Aside from that, you can also fiddle around and put it into technical and make yourself a better engineer if that's what you want to do. But at the moment, I don't really have that many points to play around with, so unfortunately, not going to be able to do a whole lot more there. Let's dive straight on into the game. We're going to be skipping the intro. The last time we covered this game, the tutorial intro portion of the game is very wordy. It's got a whole bunch of exposition. And so anyways, it's going to take you 30 minutes just to get through that by itself. And since I only have 30 minutes to introduce you guys to the game, we're going to be skipping a lot of the storyline portions. Don't worry, they're kind of lightweight anyways, and they just give you sort of a starting point to what your goals are when you start the game on out. They're not super pivotal, and you don't have to really know what's going on, so that you can look at the mechanical aspect of the game in a little bit more depth today. Let's go. Oh yeah, I've got to decide on my skills. On skills, you can go with blunt weapons or you can go with bladed weapons. Blunt weapons do a lot of damage one time, and then bladed weapons do little damage multiple times. So against unarmored enemies, bladed weapons are what's up. Against enemies that have armor and strong resistances, blunt weapons are what's up. I've got skill in hunting right now, which allows me to summon dogs because, after all, I'm a dog person. My character is good with pistols, but I'm going to swap that over to shotguns, in all honesty, because the shotguns are pretty good in this game. They're pretty solid, and then you get to pick what your focus is. Alertness is good for people that are going to be on guard duty and doing scouting. Biology is good for people that are going to be growing crops, and also for medicine events. Handiwork is really, really good for building and engineering and crafting, so building bullets and machinery and stuff like that. And then survival is really good out in the field when you're trying to find loot and things of that nature. Since we've gone with hunting, I'm going to go with biology, I guess. I suppose we'll make it... Well, let's not do that. Let's go with engineering, and then we'll go with... Let's go with engineering and handiwork. That sounds good. Those seem like they're peas in a pod. They hold hands and skip through the glen. Okay, so here we are inside of our base at the beginning of the game. Randomly, the game is going to decide a batch of events that are going to happen at the beginning of the game that you're going to have to deal with. So as of right now, we've got a couple of quests that they've given us at the beginning. I skipped all the dialogue and text and whatnot because I really do want to get you guys further into the game this time around. We've got a quest to build a garden that'll produce food for us. We've got a quest to go and trade with the Independents, which will basically make it so that we have food and water for a little bit. We also have a storyline quest. This is randomly generated at the beginning of the game. I've had it be everything from a group shows up with an infected survivor, and if you help that infected survivor and get them medicine, Then you can kind of invite them on into your squad. I've had it be where somebody comes in begging for you to help find their husband, and you go and find their husband, and they join you based on that. There's a bunch of events that can happen right here that sort of dictate your beginning trajectory. In the base UI, we've got a bunch of rooms where we can build stuff, so clothing, weapons. We can listen on the comm station for the radio for opportunities and send out scouts. We've also got making bullets over here, we've got making medicine, and we've got a sleep area for all of our survivors. As we update this, we'll be able to have more survivors living inside of our base. For right now, they've given us a temporary character who's agreed to help us with curing somebody's infection while we're along the way. We also have this guy right here. I have no idea who he is. Who is this guy? So we have Lance, apparently. Lance is with us. He's got a shotgun. I've got a shotgun. We've all got shotguns. I've got 3 skill points that I'm going to be able to allocate. I fancy my character to be kind of like a frontline tank, and so I'm going to increase his HP so that he's got a little bit more oomph that he can survive with, and then I'm going to confirm those changes. None of these guys have any points. The various stats that you have are health. You've got your melee damage, and you've got your range damage. Your melee damage is dictated by your strength, your health is dictated by your constitution, and your range damage is dictated by your perception. In addition, we have our power right here. It's basically for special attacks. Use that to dictate how much damage you're going to deal. We have our chance to block an attack entirely right here. We have our chance to crit right here. We have our resistance to environmental effects, and we have our resistance... Well, this is our resistance to elemental effects, and this is our resistance to just flat damage. We're going to need to get that up if we fancy ourselves a tank, but there's going to be plenty of opportunities for leveling up. Let me tell you what. We've got a letter from a guy that betrayed us right here. My best friend, Jason. It isn't easy to admit to myself that I betrayed you. It's not so cut and dry, but I guess it never is. I regret what I did, and I sincerely hope you all manage the tough spot that I've put you in. I'll be laying low with the smugglers to the southeast for a while. Stay alive. I've left you a key and a hideout for a few items as a way of an apology. So there you go. It's going to mark those on the map for us. There's where he's hiding out with the smugglers right there. And then there's where he's left us supplies on that side. Unfortunately, with our character who's infected, we've got 3 days to fix her up, so we kind of need to get that done, like, right this second. So let's get on out to the map, and let's start doing some wandering. We'll do a little traveling. Anything that's got an icon is a location where you can get, like, materials, weapons, water, food, all that kind of stuff. Down here is where we need to go to buy water and food from the Independents. It's also possible we might be able to get the Zomdex down there so that we can cure our person. So I think that's a really, really good start point. So let's do that. I'm going to try to avoid combat on my way over here. Let's go save Tessa. We've got 2 choices. Brave a dangerous trek and hope for a free Zomdex from the U.S. Army contact to the west, or we take a safe road to the Independents and pay a ton of cash for the Zomdex there. Your call, Jason. I'll think on it. My shotgun and I can clear a path for you to Freedom City West, and we save a buck. I'm going to spoil this for you. Well, I'm not going to spoil this for you. I'm probably going to buy it. I'm not going to tell you what happens when you get to the military camp, but things get complicated. I'll put it like that. To the bridge! We didn't get an encounter. Every time you move, there's a chance to get a random combat, so that's good. They're just going to let us pass on over. You can activate my technical skills at any time, and I can't wait to show off my turret. Dude, you've got turrets? Nice, dude. Okay, I'm going to cross the bridge. These guys are guarding it, but we're, like, neutral with them, so they don't really care if we cross the bridge. Let's see here. We can go down here and we can get the infection stuff taken care of. It looks like there's a diner over here for food, materials, and ammunition. We've got a mall over on this side for snacks, water, and fabrics. We've got right here a freight wagon, which is going to have scrap material and med kits. Yeah, let's hit this real fast and see if we can find anything tradable before we get in there. I think Zomdex costs 60 or 70 bucks. He's got an ability to throw a Molotov on the first turn, so that's good. Combat in this game is very, very simple. If you've ever played a JRPG, it works just like that. You've got AP, abilities cost AP. There's a front line and there's a back line. In the front line, you can use melee attacks and ranged attacks. In the back line, you can only use ranged attacks and special attacks. Our character's up first, Jason. We're right here in the middle. I'm going to switch rows up to the front. I'm going to go to my blunt weapons, and I'm going to go into defensive stance. It's going to give me 62 armor to my health. That means they have to deal 62 damage before they get through me, so I'm effectively tanking for everybody right now. How many shotgun shells do I have? 80 of them. Good. We're going to unload with some shotgun shells right here. Actually, what I'd like to do is let's do a penetrating slug. If it knocks him back, we get bonus damage to both the person in the front and the person in the back. That's the good stuff right there. And then we'll put a little bit of damage on him. That's 76 right there. We should have him lined up to die very, very soon. Oh, never mind. He used his turn to throw a Molotov. I take it back. He's used a burst, which has gone ahead and wiped out that zombie right there. That's absolutely fantastic. You can't use defense 2 turns in a row, so we're going all-out melee here. Yep, just full damage and DPS. We'll get rid of the ranged character so that they can't hit the back line. That is the essence of tanking, protecting your people. We're going to go ahead and attack that zombie right there. It was a graze, so it did half damage. That's just random. You never know what you're going to get. And then Spitting Blood is going to go ranged attack right there, but it was a graze, so not too much to worry about. Our temporary character has summoned a dog that's going to help us in combat. Don't underestimate this little dog right here. It can tackle enemies and stun them for like entire turns. It's amazing. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack her. There you go. She blocked the attack. Well, that's a bummer. Don't like that very much. Perfect. She's now down. We're going to get a little bit of loot, so we got some pistol ammo, and we got some construction materials. Sounds good. I'll take those with me. Oh, that was a random attack. That wasn't even us, like, exploring this area. Threat reduction in Freedom City East. There's a static noise on the radio. Jason, can you hear me? Yeah, sorry, I was confused for a moment. We can talk like this sometimes, and it has its advantages. Where are you off to today? I'm into the city. There's something else. I'm worrying about the zombie horde and other survivors out there looking for help. When you visit the Independence, could you ask their leader, Denise, if they can give us any support? Jack doesn't like to beg, so this is between us. We're really up against a wall here, though. Try to get some cash, too. Since currency was reinstated by the factions, you can't get anything done without dollars. All right, I'll talk with Denise. I don't suppose they'll let me stay there overnight, right? Nope. After a couple of hours, you're going to need to head back to base. You're the leader now, and we need you. Bye. Warning call to survivors, merchants, and scouts out there. The zombie threat in the area of Freedom City East is at a dangerous level. If you can make sure the threat level is reduced, you'll be rewarded with $50 and a recommendation. We are asking for your help. Okay, well, into the mall the freight wagon is what we're doing right now. We have a limited amount of time to do as many tasks as we want to do throughout the day. Every time you travel, it's 30 minutes, so make it worthwhile. Your combat sounds in the distance. A couple of civilians are fighting zombies. You can help them or wait it out. Let's help. We'll jump in. My loyalties are to the living. You're here to help? Thank God. I mean, this should be a pretty easy fight. I don't think we're going to struggle here much. 186 damage, my dude. That's what's up. Well done. And at 119. Yes, dude. RNGesus is on our side right now. This guy's an elite, so we need him to go pretty fast. Otherwise, he's going to be dealing, like, crazy damage to us. So I suggest our back line just kind of clear out these zombies and get it done. The front line's going to soak all the damage for us, so we don't have a whole lot to worry about right now as far as protecting ourselves. She summoned a dog, and that's an upgraded dog right there. That's a good one. He used his turn to buff himself. A little bit of jankiness on the animation right there. And the zombies are down. We helped these people out. We got a $4 gold tooth. We got some materials. We got ourselves some bandages that we can use to make med kits. We got some free food right there. So that's good. We're alive and you saved us. Here, have some materials. Yay, 3 materials. Go ahead and search this real fast. All right, we got some scraps so we can make the garden. That's absolutely fantastic. We got some more materials right there. And then we've got some traps. Sounds good. There should be 3 encounters. Oh, no, there's only 2 encounters. Okay. Well, we cleared that place on out. Did that count towards our quest of, like, dealing with... Let's see here. Trish has an assignment for Denise. Side jobs, threat reduction. Yeah, it did count. So we can I mean, we still got really good health. So we can kind of like roll around and kind of handle things before we go over here, I guess. We got 6 hours. So that should be about 12 moves around the map. This will also unlock other locations. Let's go to the clothing. We'll go to the mall. I do like that they have specific locations for the backgrounds and whatnot. Like when you go to a mall, you're in a mall. You know what I mean? When you go to a freight station, you're in a train yard. I like that about this. So there's the dog. Straight up wrecked him on the first turn. You gotta love it. They can only attack the dog for right now unless they have ranged attacks. So I'm gonna stay in the back and we're just gonna get some damage off. We're gonna go through shells pretty fast doing this though. Tank for me, doggy. Tank for me. I believe in you. Tank for me, Doggerino. So he's marked a target for us. My dog heard that. Now he came into the room to say hi. Heard me talking. I'm gonna switch rows right here and move up front. And then I'm going to go blunt weapon style on you, I think. Yeah, that sounds good. Lance, you keep putting down the scow over here. I'm going to stick to the basic attacks because I don't want to whittle through my ammo too hard just yet. The dog got a little bit of damage off right there. He did a huge amount of damage to that zombie right there, so we should be free and clear here. Yeah, he's stunned, so like he's not even going to be able to do anything very soon. Engineering-wise, what can we do with the turret? So summon a turret? Yeah, do it. Dude, that's so badass. I love it. Little hunter's mark right there, a little bit more graze damage. Turret's going off, firing penetrating slugs. Pretty flawless combat for how combat tends to go in this game. Who are you guys? You run into a wealthy civilian. She deals in information concerning good scavenging locations. Yeah, we can take a look. The information will cost you $25. Nah. Can we haggle? We got a 47% chance. Let's let Jason do it. He fails to negotiate a discount. All right, we'll move on. I'm going to find the locations on my own anyway, so I'm not that worried about it. We got a looty spot right there. That's good. Some shotgun shells. We actually need those pretty badly. We also got some fibers and whatnot that we can use for building items when we get back to base, so I'm going to take that as a benefit. We've got ammunition over here. I don't know how we're looking on ammo. We still got 65 shells left, so that's good. Let's just clear this area out, I suppose. We'll just kind of make the city safer. That's what they asked us to do, so that's exactly what we're going to do. I'd love to show up with something more than my hat in hand, like when we get on over there. All right, so my character's up. Switch rows. You're up front. You're tanking. Let's go ahead and defensive stance up. You, sir, engineering-wise, throw out a turret, please. Not bad. Not bad. Could be better, but, you know. Oh. Well, I mean, it tanked for us, I guess. I'll take it. This man's over here doing the stanky leg. He's trying to stanky leg on us, dude. He's stanky legging out here. All right, let's wipe this dude out. Perfect. And then we'll try to get this frontliner out. He got a block. That's not that great. Yeah, let's see if we can finish him off. There we go. Big guy's down. We may take a little bit of damage right here. Apparently, this person's going Super Saiyan and just throwing all their energy into the situation. Dog's up, so that's good. That's definitely helpful. See if we can get a little bit of heat out right here. I think he can block again, right? Yeah, he can block again, so we'll have him block. I've learned to minimize damage as much as possible so that you can have longer excursions out into the wide world of the terrifying apocalypse. If you get whittled down too soon, you start using med supplies really, really early, it can cut your trip off early, like, really, really badly. And you kind of need to capitalize on successful expeditions in this game. Like, you really need to make some momentum in the beginning of the game, and so I prefer not to go home early. There we go. And we've got level ups to play around with. Very nice. Some points here. Let's hope the training pays off. We got a slice of pie, dude. I don't know if I want a slice of pie that's been stored in a zombie's jockstrap for the last X amount of time, but you know what? I guess I'll take my chances. Oh, I don't want the information broker again, dude. Jason, try it. They sell you information at a discount. Nice, dude. So what are they charging now? They'll give it for 20 bucks. It doesn't get cheaper than that. I need the money for Zomdex right now. I just can't be getting rid of money. We did get a loot location, though. So that's fantastic. We got some more noodles, and we got some sodas. Cool. Next up, ammo stop. We got an encounter. Sucks, but maybe we'll get like a gold tooth or something out of here that we can... Oh, cool, there's a survivor. Nice, he's going to tank for us. Okay, so yeah, we got a strong front line right now. I'm feeling good about this. Let's go... Yeah, we'll shoot at you. And then we'll shoot at you. Front line's looking great at the moment. Hopefully they don't throw too much trash to our back line just to mess with us. Okay, that zombie's down. Well done, survivor. That zombie didn't take any damage at all, which is kind of a bummer, but that's the way life goes. I don't know if he uses my ammo supply or if he uses, like, everyone's ammo supply. It's one of those things that I'm not super clear on. He's gone straight berserky mode right now, so he's freaking out like guts. Oof. It's a lot of ammo to expend in order to get half damage, and they summoned an undead dog. So this fight is just never going to end. This fight is going to take forever. Scatter shot's good. I'll take it. You're down. You stop summoning more zombies. There you go. Shotguns take care of business out here. We've got a black heart. That's a vendorable, so that's really, really good. The civilian gave us 3 bandages as payment, too, so that's also really, really nice. And we haven't had to heal it all yet. Like, normally, you take a lot more damage than this, but we've been having a serious... Okay, our luck ran out. I was going to say... Oh, he broke that guy's armor on the first turn! Yeah, dude! All right, so this character had armor. What that means is you only deal 1 damage until you whittle off all their armor, and it's a huge headache. Go into defensive stance. You... engineer us a turret, please. It focused the same target. That's all you can ask for. Yeah, I was going to say, I think the enemy usually goes for whatever's lowest health. Another dog. I'll take it. We got that elite out front that's really got me kind of worried. Blocked our damage, too. I think our luck's finally run out. Yep, he double blocked us. Okay. Well, we may have to get rid of some ammo here. Let's maybe go penetrating slug. Yeah, get the knockback and a little bit more damage off. They're attacking the dog. We do have damage kind of going out right now, which is unfortunate. I'd rather not deal with that. Another Molotov. My man is a fan of the explosives. He's ready. Let's go with a blunt strike right there. And then what I'd really like from you is to defend, just in case they try to come at us again. You fire out a shotgun shell. The cop is down. Go for the spitters in the back. That's really, really unfortunate. Don't like that. We're taking a lot of damage. Critical hit and stunned that one, so that's good. He's used his turn to buff his range damage. Yeah, let's finish her off while she's stunned. Okay. I'm going to aftermarket heal everybody, I think. I'm not going to heal right now. We are going to run out of shotgun shells very, very soon, though. Okay, I would have liked it better if the dog had attacked her, but he just critted that guy instantly to death, so... A little bit of good, you take the bad, you take it all, and there you have the facts of life. We've got some spray right here, so a bleed stopper. That's nice. Okay. Any other challenges? There's a car to be searched. You find a car, it might have scrap, medicine, and snacks. Chance of discovery and attack is low. Alright, search it. Lance, go ahead and search it, dude. Lance searches the car, we got surprised by enemies. Will he keep searching or join the fight? Keep searching, dude. We need the loot. We'll summon some pets and stuff, and hopefully it'll be okay. I'm already in the front row, so I'm not really that worried. What does Brute Strike do? 130% damage. Successful hit cripples the enemy. It will shove them to the back row and deal bonus damage if they collide. Sure. He blocked it. That's a big bummer right there. That's not so great. Now, we may have to spend a turn healing here. He buffed himself, so he always does that. I don't know why he always buffs himself for like 20% more damage when it doesn't matter. Let's go big hits. Yep, no blockies. Come on, no whammies. There we go. We got the real damage off. The only way this is going to go wrong is if they summon more enemies. Then we're going to have like real issues. Okay, all right. One-shotted. Gotta love it. That guy's now down, and actually this fight's going pretty good for us. Considering how bad this could have been, this fight worked out okay. Did you spit on my dog? That's so disrespectful. He buffed himself again. My man likes his buffs. Either that or he just likes sitting there flexing at the apocalypse. Ah! Since we left him searching, he should find some stuff. So we got some meds, we got some seeds, and we got some materials. And our bonus is bandages, materials, and scrap. I'll take that. One more spot to search. And it's an ammunition cache. Don't you just love it? Although none of the ammunition that we use, unfortunately. So that's going to be a little bit of a Debbie Downer. Let's go ahead. I'm going to jump on into here. And we got to heal people. If their health gets too low, they get infected. And we kind of want to avoid that. And we have like an absurd amount of med kits right now. So I see no reason not to heal up. Let's also do our levels. I would like for his damage resistance to go up. Yeah, damage resistance is good. We'll go for that as far as we can. I'm going to swap him out for a Glock, I think. so that we're not all passively draining these shells right here. The Glock is not quite as good as the shotgun, but it's all right. It'll do. We'll finalize his skill points, and then for Lance over here, I've got an idea. Since he's mostly just shooting, we're going to give him a whole bunch of perception so that his damage gets up to like 100, and then from there, we're going to increase his crit to ridiculous levels so that he becomes like the showstopper, basically the barricade that like enemies run into while they're trying to get through our tank. I'm going to go, how close are we on that quest right there for the side job? We've done 4 locations and we need 2 more. That looks like a loop back, so that's what I'm going to do. You find a pile of construction rubble. It may have stuff. All right, go ahead and search. Yeah, go get him, Lance. Nice, and we didn't get attacked. Hell yeah. Don't you just love it when RNGesus is on our side, helping us get a... Uh-oh. I take it back. This was a mistake. I take it back so much. All right, switch row. They got surveillance, so obviously they're going to overwatch us right there. Defensive stance up. Hopefully he summons a dog. He put down a trap, which is kind of a bummer, but it's the way it goes sometimes. That guy's got armor, so we can't really do anything with him. This person's an elite and is the weakest, so I'm going to start working on that. I don't think we have anybody that can throw Molotovs, so unless we get lucky and the AI-controlled character throws a Molotov, and he did, good, we're in trouble, but we're not in trouble anymore, so we're all right. Yep, you just start beating up the front line right there. Drop him. Drop him. The enemy's numbers have been halved. We are taking a lot of damage right now, though. Okay, big strikeout right there. May be able to score a kill right here. Maybe. I don't know, though. Yeah, keep shotgunning, I guess. Keep hitting him with the old boomies. Hey, the crit let us finish that fight out early. And our main character leveled up again. Yes, dude. Looks good, and I feel great. Hey, and we replaced the shotgun shells we spent, too. We only used like 3 shotgun shells, so that's good. We got 12 back. Got food, sodas. I'll take it. And so we got to do one more location to make these people happy, huh? I figure we get the water that's over here. Oh, we got to go all the way back around. Ooh, bummer. That's going to kind of get in the way of... we have 2 hours left. We got to pick up the pace. Yeah, I'm working on it. Worst case is we come back out here tomorrow and get the stuff, but we've had a really productive day. If we can clear out the park, you discover a bodyguard with a grim expression. The merchant with which I was working was killed by a band of criminals. I want to avenge him and retrieve the trade goods. If you help me, you'll get $50. You want to stop him? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go finish him. Yeah, you're out front, bro. Like, I don't really know what else to... Oh, my God, there's so many of them, and they have a katana. What's the meaning of this? You trying to help him? We're not playing around. I wonder how good the bodyguard is in combat. If the bodyguard's good in combat, we're okay. Just shot somebody in the knee. Big opening hit right there from our man. Very good. All right, so let's start off with you. Oh, can I not fire my pistol from here? Oh, I guess I can't fire my pistol from here. It's kind of a bummer. What does a shot grenade do? Why not? Well, there you go. We still took care of business. Actually, put out. Oh, I can't. I don't have enough AP. Okay, that's a whole turn thing. All right, never mind then. Yeah, just full mag dump these dudes. Woof! A little bit of the samurai action out there. And all of our side characters only... Why is he not shooting? I assume it's because maybe he's blocked, so he can't fire. It's kind of a bummer. That leaves me kind of wondering what I want to do here. I think I'm going to swap rows. This person said they had a ticking bomb, and I don't want to mess around with that, so that person's got to go. Woo! Not great. Jason's a little chewed on right now. Probably be in our best interest to heal him. Probably a good idea. We'll go ahead and melee fight this person, because why not? Ooh, the grays. We would have had the kill right there. Oh, they killed him. Well, that's weak. That's not great. Something tells me we're not going to get our reward from this one. Yeah, switch rows, and then... Oh, 500 HP. Good lord. Okay. Yeah, I assume that smoke bomb gives us a debuff that makes us not hit as hard or has like a greater chance to miss. Alright, we'll just keep up the damage. That's all we can do for right now. We've already got a guy down, which is not ideal, but we didn't get a graze right there, so I think we're going to pull through this okay. Get out of here. Well, level ups are level ups. And we got a shoe. Fair enough. Oh yeah, search the dead guy's crotch. We definitely have time for that. Iron ore. And we got a bunch of water. I'll take the bunch of water. Bunch of water is great. Let's take this stuff over here, and we're going to drop it off over here. Hey, they gave us the money. Thank you for your support. Our territory in Freedom City East should now be safer. Ambush chances are reduced and trading events are increased. Nice. Cool. Well, here we go. We're going to buy the Zomdex here, but this is Dead Age 2, and I've just about run out of time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't really have a whole lot to complain about with the game. Like, obviously, like, some of the animations could be cleaned up a little bit, and obviously, like, aesthetically, like, the game is graphically, you know, not, like, the tightest or whatever when it comes to like the modeling and whatnot, but aside from that, I always relish any opportunity to kind of like do a zombie survival sandbox, and so I'm willing to make caveats right there. I mean, when it comes to the environmental design and the various maps that you fight on, and the randomized events and quests and everything else, and the tie-ins in between the different playthroughs, I definitely like that aspect of the game, and for me, I think that's enough to kind of keep me in the saddle here. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for stopping on off, and I'll see you all tomorrow with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet. Bye-bye.